Okay, I'm good. I'm good. So, good afternoon, class of 2012, parents, guardians, grandparents, significant others, and any other random person that I am forgetting. I welcome you to commencement, and I have one question. How about those bagpipers? Let's give a round of applause to them. I'd also like to say Happy Mother's Day, because if it wasn't for, well, one, my mom and all your other moms, we wouldn't be here to witness this significant event. So once again, let's have another round of applause for all the mothers out there. So this is what 4,500 people look like at Carroll. This is what it should have been at the concerts we've had at Carroll. I think the senators understand where I'm coming from, but can you imagine having 4,500 people at an Owl City concert flapping their arms down like this, back and forth? I think Shattuck would have flown away. Would have been awesome. So let me begin by introducing myself. I am Gregory Michael Pateras. Please just call me Greg. I will be available for photographs after commencement. And as you can tell, I am no comedian. I try. But if you laughed, which I heard some of you, thank you. In all seriousness, I'd like to say that I am extremely honored to be your commencement speaker. Thank you for everyone's support, especially to my mom, who probably right now is bawling, my father, my brothers, and my other family. I love you guys. However, today I'm dedicating this speech to my 17-year-old brother, Christopher. On Wednesday, he was diagnosed with leukemia. Chris, I love you. Please stay strong. You're a Pateras. Means you're a fighter. So, I love you. The hard thing being about the commencement speaker is that I'm given 3 to 5 minutes to describe to you what my Carroll experience has done for me. I'm going to be choosing the 5-minute option. Besides possibly making me gain about 30 to 40 pounds, losing it, realizing that sleep is only a figment of my imagination, Carroll really has truly provided a wonderful experience. I wanted to speak today in my Irish accent too, but I was advised not to talk by everyone in that accent. So you don't get during me time at Carroll, or steaks and potatoes, blah, blah, blah. Not that Irish people really say that, that's just the stereotypical thing. So you get my low, deep, caring, sarcastic voice of Greg. And as a disclaimer, I will sing in this speech. I will ask for your help. I will embarrass myself. So just be ready to sing, because I like to sing, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it. As Dr. Haas had said, I am graduating today as an elementary education major. I will have 2 minors, social studies and adaptive education. I will be certified to teach grades 1st through 8th. I can tell you I'm planning on teaching the middle school age, hopefully. Some of you are probably thinking that I'm crazy to actually want to teach that grade. Right now, I'm student teaching in Oconomowoc with some really interesting 5th graders. 5th graders are awkward and immature at the same time, and I'm sorry if you're a 5th grader in the audience. I'm not trying to offend you, this is just from experience. So, do you realize how much it hurts my sanity sometimes with these kids? An example. The other day, a student asked a question, and we weren't even learning about the oceans. This is his question. Mr. Pateras, why are the oceans so salty? My brilliant response is, well, salt is in everything and everywhere. I have no idea if that's right. I didn't even know. I should have said, I really don't know, bud. That's probably the best answer I could have given. However, the student responds with, okay, so if there's salt in this room, can I lick the wall and will it taste like salt? I'm going to stop the story there, but I have watched this student every day to make sure I don't see him start licking the wall. So yes, middle school teacher, Mr. Pateras, that's me. But this is a profession I signed up for, plus it makes me laugh that these things happen. Carroll has always been a great place for experience. Carroll has always been a great place to experience some life-changing events. Here are some examples from my personal life. Number one, getting onto a plane, flying to Australia, which takes a day of traveling, and really isn't a good thing for someone who is deathly afraid of flying. Almost being attacked by emus. Learning to play the didgeridoo, which sounds like this, wah, 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 wah. Throwing a boomerang, witnessing the beauty of the Great Barrier Reef, and camping in the Australian outback for 2.5 weeks. Number two, to be honored to MC Carroll's Got Talent and yell like hell twice. People ask me how I handle the pressure. I tell them that I don't mind talking in front of crowds, as you can see. If I make a fool of myself, which I told you I will, I know people will it makes people laugh, which makes me happy. Number three, being part of Student Senate. And number four, being a resident assistant for 3 years. So why did I apply to be a resident assistant? I don't have any idea to this day why I decided to apply. I say it was God's plan for me. Now, being a resident assistant had its perks. For example, free housing, free meal plan, free parking spot, I got paid each month. Pretty sweet gig, right? All the parents and guardians are probably thinking to themselves, man, I wish my kid did that. But let me tell you, you had to deal with some stuff. I had to deal with a window incident. I'm not going to go any further into that. A major flood on my floor caused by an airsoft gun. The resident who caused that is actually working right now. Oh, he's waving over there. Hi, Tyler. Nice to see him. I had a floor who was obsessed with walking around in their underwear. I wasn't. Nights of contemplating how much sleep I have lost in my life. Can you tell I really don't sleep that much? And the last thing I did as an RA was that it cost me $250 not to be an RA. I bought $250 worth of Nerf guns and Nerf gun accessories. Yeah, I know. Did I look cool, tough, and intimidating? Oh yeah, definitely. But $250, definitely not my best investment. Or was it? I know some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, being an RA wasn't all that bad, I promise. I know I've given you a lot of examples, but I loved it, I did. But it gave me a new perspective on life and the role of responsibility. I must admit that I have made mistakes. I've learned that life isn't all fair, and sometimes karma really does hurt. Yet, I persevered, and I learned from my mistakes. Every day I wake up and I look at myself in the mirror and I say everyone's favorite Disney song. Okay, I really don't wake up every morning and sing to myself, but I couldn't think of anything else to say. But if I did that, I should be on American Idol right now. I should be getting judged by Steven Tyler, who would talk, have you ever heard himself talk? He'd be like, oh, you have a great voice. And, But I'm gonna sing for y'all, and I think you know what song, if it's a Lion King Disney song. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna tell you when to join in. If you don't, you don't, okay? Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your day. And then see, this is where someone says, sing it, Greg. All right. It's our problem-free philosophy. Now everyone say it with me. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, okay. I tried, okay? So thanks for ever saying. I didn't see many mouths move, but that's fine. And for people who are embarrassed by me, you voted me as your commencement speaker. And I warned you this would happen. So, Class of 2012, we go into a very uncertain future. We're, according to Yahoo or some other random news websites, 1 out of 2 graduates. So look to the person next to you and you'll be either jobless or underqualified in our jobs, according to Yahoo, okay? I don't know. I don't mean to scare anyone, okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare anyone, but this is the world we're living in. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? None of us do. To the students in the crowd today with jobs lined up after graduation, or know exactly what your plans are, I applaud you because you are extremely lucky. For the other students who are waiting for job offers, interviews, just initial contact, stay strong. Carroll has provided us with some really great connections and has set us up for success. I know that I can go into the real world and be ready thanks to Carroll. One of my favorite quotes is from Joe Girard. He's a very successful businessman. The elevator of success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs, one step at a time. So as I end my speech, I'd like to confess a few things. My first confession is that I really enjoy the food here at Carroll. I think Chartwell's is delicious. My second okay. My second confession is that I will be missing Gert, Carroll's grandma. Oh, I know. And if she's here today, thank you, because you really made my experience one of a kind, so I will miss you, Gert. Third, I hate the crows that live on the Carroll campus. I really believe they're out to make my life miserable. And lastly, I will never say this enough, and I don't say it enough. I am truly going to miss Carroll University. I don't think I could say anything more than it's time for me to pass my metaphorical torch. I was going to make one, I didn't. On to new leaders, students, faculty, and the community. I'd like to thank you again for letting me have the honor of being your class speaker. And I hope something I said represents your experience as well. I wish you luck in everything you do. And if you ever need anything, I'll always be here. Thanks, and God bless.